The Spicy Pickle S10. Picking up the Warrior A win there. Now over to Warrior B, it's Jorge Fretz from Philly. Got the drop top machine, team no roof, team old long wheelie bars there. He didn't have the wheelie bars in there, it'd fit in like a 24-foot trailer, but he needs the 34-footer. Gonna get it back to all the way up. The SEC Racing Engines machine here on the right-hand side. We're going to do a little adjustment of it on the track. Move it over and get it ready here for the Turbo G body of Brian Griffith, the number 10 qualifier 47-0 in the B field. So I find it interesting whenever they have the wheelie bars on the car, but they don't use them as far as a chassis aid because they don't ever measure the height of them. They're just like, nah, it's good enough. They're just on there for safe measure. So it looks like Fretz is in. The boost coming up for Griffith. Griffith ahead on the starting line, 066 on the tree. Top end of the racetrack is going to be Jorge Fretz. Just motors around him. 449.9, 157 miles an hour. It was ugly on the top end. Brian Griffith did what he had to do, but old nitrous power just started making some steam and pretty much just sucked all the air out of the Nagasaki Noisy Boy in the left lane. We'll take LDR to the lanes, please. Limited drag radial. You're already here. Sorry about that. $275 is going to be coming at you here momentarily.
Welding, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
Jack Green and Marcus Burt. We need you all to the tower, please. We have some piece of paper with your name on them. You'll probably want to come up here. As well as when you come up, bring Houston Dial with you too. So we need Houston Dial, Jack Green, and Marcus Burt to the tower, please. Jack Green, Houston Dial, Marcus Burt to the tower. It's only money, honey. Trophy inbound. Long Island Donna down there doing her social medias. Down here with the Decus. If we could get some of the deckers that park their trucks over there in front of the Pro Mod pits, you guys could move your trucks. There's some people trying to load up their cars, and there's 2 trucks belonging to the Decker clan over there. If you guys get those moved, please. Ron Rhodes in the right-hand side of the racetrack trying to defend Cecil County's honor here. I think Townsend, Delaware is probably closer than Cumberland, Rhode Island. Okay, yeah, I'll buy it for $1. The weapon of choice against the small 2JZ power of Eric LaFerriere is going to be the BES Big Block Power. All 632 cubic inches, maybe a little more, somewhere around there. Whatever the max cubic inch limit is, I'm sure this thing's like 1 cubic inch under it. Big time mile an hour. This ought to come down to the Christmas tree right here between the two seasoned racers. The boosts are already up for LaFerrier. He's in. Ron Rhodes is in. 0.23 for Rhodes. Ron Rhodes, 3-time winner. Right here as LaFerrier was 0.57 on the tree. 106 to the 60 and the traction went away. Congratulations to Ron Rhodes and company for their 3-time X275 championship win here at the Yellow Bullet Nationals. Limited drag radio. We'll take Andy Manson and Greg Blevins Jr. Limited drag radio to the lanes. Limited drag radio to the lanes, please. Limited drag radio to the lanes.
Give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big, big. I'm talking high to stay smoking without a sense. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious. I know you're curious. Took some losses through the process, had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious. Fall in love with the game and then you marry it. I think I married it. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah.
Limited drag radio. Limited drag radio. We need you to the lanes, please. Limited drag radio to the lanes. Greg Blevins Jr. and Andy Manson.
and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. If it's love, I got it tatted. Father, I'm not absent. I was working smarter back when they was working backwards. Do it for the gram, you only do it for a caption. Dropping back to back, but really I've been relaxing. I might go for months, I could go for years. If I take a break, I promise I'll be relapsing. Started from the mud, I just need attraction. Started with a buck, now I tell the label match it. Yeah, I've been my own boss. I took that leap of faith, yeah, I really dove off. Nothing I need to say, I let the work show off. For my kids, I go hard, gotta go hard. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah.
Built Atomizer, the only purpose-built drag racing injector on the market. Built and manufactured by racers in the USA. Custom sizing and inlet designs, an all-new website, complete refresh service, and the only rebuildable fuel injector on the market. You get the right injector the first time. See why more champions run our injectors than any other brand at atomizerfuelcomponents.com.
Pro 275 final, Pro 275 final, we need you because we've got the limited drag radial final right here. Number 2, number 4, coming at you. Right hand side of the racetrack for I think the first time this weekend other than qualifying. Greg Blevins Jr. from Fenton, Michigan. 388.8, 193 mile an hour, and Andy Manson 391.6 at 193. I am sure that Patrick had a talk with his driver over there and said, look, if you know anything about Patrick Barnhill, when I pause, you know the word that I'm using. We're going to do this. I'm going to put a tune-up in it, and, you do your thing. And if you runner-up, you just pass right by. We ain't taking no runner-up pictures. But if you win, it's a party in the pits. Greg Blevins Jr., I do believe this is his first limited drag radial final round appearance ever. So I'm sure he would love nothing more than to seal the victory right here for limited drag radial. The first time it has been campaigned at the Yellow Bullet Nationals. And hopefully it is here to stay. The Soma Power on the left-hand side of the racetrack with the turbo going to spool up here momentarily once he finds the pre-stage. The boost coming up on the left-hand side of the racetrack. Blevins is in. He's waiting for Manson to get in. We are gone. Both of them side by side off the street. Top end of the racetrack, it's going to be Andy Manson. PTP putting it in the winner's circle. 394.9, and it came down to the Christmas tree. 58 10,000s separating the two down there, and I mean we were 033 to Manson and 037 for Blevins. It's just a little bit. It's all you need right there. That was a drag race right there. I'm sure there's some more smarter people out there, but the cool thing about Portatree is gives you like the little distance of victory in feet. This one you got to be like, all right, they was going 190 mile an hour and it was 158. And yeah, you got to have them little, like the little scale where it just intersects somewhere. He's watching the replay there, and right about the finish line, you've seen the burst band will come through on the machine of Blevins. Let's do the math here.
I could write a rhyme, sing a song, do a jingle, but I don't have to, because my parts, well, they speak for themselves. Check out jovano.ca. Hardcore race car parts for hardcore racers. The pros, well, they know. They know that light is right. And the pros know, they know Joe. Shouldn't you? Jovano, hardcore carbon fiber race car parts.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
All right, folks, before we get started here with the last pair of the night, I want to thank all of you guys for coming out here. The Yellow Bullet National is brought to you by Mickey Thompson, MH Mechanical, Jessel Valve Train, Induction Solutions, Hoops Fire Prevention, Harts Turbo, Saval Designs, Fuel Tech, Pro Charger, and CLK Customs. If you liked what you saw here, guess what? You can see it again next Labor Day weekend in 2024. In the meantime, we're about to have the bad boys come at you here on 275s, the record holder. Guess I'll wait a second before I go downstairs. Jason Collins driving the Scott Tidwell-owned machine. And Mo Hall driving his own race car, Superman. Said, I ain't gonna let the SEC come up here and take us out. We're not going to let the SEC come up here in Big Ten country and take us out, boss us around. We're going to show what this screw-blown Camaro here on the left-hand side of the racetrack can do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. All 959 cubic inches of Gene Fulton power. For the Corvette here on the right-hand side of the racetrack, Laytonsville, Maryland. $369.8, 201, and Mo Hall. Don't know what happened. Other than it just poof. That is a very unfortunate end to Mo Hall's weekend here. And that's definitely not the Pro 275 final we wanted to see. But that will do it. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate everyone out here. Drive safe. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. On behalf of the Cecil County Dragway track staff, thank you guys very much. We'll see y'all next year.
Well, that's a wrap for the 2023 Yellow Bullet Nationals. Kind of anticlimactic there on Mo Hall, and it looks like his opponent kind of blew something up in his motor too. Thank you to our sponsors. Of course, Weldon High Performance was our presenting sponsor this weekend, and we thank them. They have been powering Motor Mania TV for the 2023 season. the whole season, and we are just grateful. It's really helping us and keeping our costs down to the promoters. And also, thank you to our partners, our long-term partners, Induction Solutions, Billet Atomizer, Joe Van O, Pro Systems Carburetors, PA Racing, Salvato Designs, Mosier Engineering, MBE Cylinder Heads and Manifolds, as well as Fast Times Motorworks and JAMA Racing Ministry. Thank you to all of them. Thank you to our fans, our loyal fans who keep coming back and keep us a commodity. You know what we say. Keep watching. We'll stream more. We are headed off to the Summer Fling in National Trail Raceway in near Columbus, Ohio. It's outside of Columbus, of course. And let's see, Tony is headed to MDIR for the No Limit. King of the Creek. What could I? It's the fall King of the Creek, and it's the inaugural. So, couldn't think of it. Anyway, and we're really tired. Anyway, we got a lot of tear down to do. Say your goodbyes to each other, and we will see you from, I got the wrong one. We will see you from National Trail. Okay? See you then. Bye.